This is Tesla on the 5-minute time frame. I'm going to show you the channel we're in for Monday. We ended the week at $253.86, down more than 2%. The 52-week low is $101.81. The 52-week high is $314.67. The company has a market cap of $805 billion. This is where we are. To the north side takes us back to resistance and also the mean or the middle of the trend at 256.37. To the north side of that at 2 standard deviations and another level of resistance, 262.42, 265.52, and at 4 standard deviations and another level of resistance is 268.66. And you know what happens at resistance. People tend to take their profits and they run and the stock starts to go down. So if we get into this range, I will anticipate a pullback. Now, to the south side from where we are takes us to -2 standard deviations, and that is roughly 250.28, 247.22, and at -4 standard deviations and another level of support. And you know what happens at support. It tends to bounce. But if we get to this level, that is 244.08. There is a gap that I talked about back on June 8th. This gap right here. Right there on June 8th. On Friday, June 8th, I talked about it. The stock jumped up and the gap was created. And because it was a gap up, I anticipate a gap down to fill. What goes up must come down. It might take a while to get there. And in this case, it formed on June 8th, so that is quite some time. I will go ahead and extend this out. This gap begins at 245.10, closes out at roughly 235.18. But if we get to -4 standard deviations, this is where it begins and then takes us all the way down there for the gap closure. The RSI is at 21. We are at a key level because we are in the oversold zone. I do anticipate a little bit of a bounce. And that is a look at Tesla on the 5-minute time frame.